Hi, Jeff Camart here today to come to you with another energy medicine exercise. This one is called Flush and Flow for your liver meridian. So why the liver meridian? Well, if you're ever looking for detoxification of your body, you want to rely on your liver. Now, when you're relying on your liver, we also want to know that you can energize that liver with good energy flow to the liver, and you can do that by working with your liver meridian. So the flush and flow is that we look to trace the meridian from its beginning point backward to its from end point to beginning point backwards as a means of flushing or moving out or removing stagnation out of that meridian. And this can be done whether the meridian is functioning well or not. And then you want to flow it, trace it from its beginning point to its end point, I would say 3 times. So backward once and then 3 times forward from beginning to end. Now the liver meridian has 14 points along it, so starting at the foot on your big toe and comes up below your nipples on the chest, on the rib cage. So we'll go through that in a moment. I just tell you a little bit more about liver meridian while I've got your attention. So the liver meridian has a yin essence, and the meridians, if you want to look at them or consider them, they have a body clock throughout the day, and they each have about a 2-hour window where they have a little extra energy put towards them throughout the day. So the liver meridian gets its biggest increase or influx of energy into it between 1 and 3 a.m. To help you through detoxification, certainly while you're sleeping. And then its counterpart is usually the direct opposite on the clock face. So you can think of the exact 12 hours opposite. That would be a yang meridian. So liver being yin, its yang counterpart would be the small intestine, and that would have its peak between 1 and 3 p.m. So if you have an imbalance between small intestine or liver, or either way, this may benefit balancing in there. What else did I want to say? Yeah, that's it for that. Now, the functions of your liver, you could probably guess what things it does. It helps to detoxify, as I just mentioned. It can help to process nutrients and the flow of energy or chi through your blood, which is fantastic. And the functions of the liver meridian also have ties to things like your nails and your eyes and your tendons. So, identifying imbalances, you can look to some of those places, like your eyes. If you find you have dry eyes, you may have an imbalance in your liver energy or in the liver itself. Also, if you notice that you wake up nightly and it tends to be in between 1 and 3 a.m., sometimes there's an interruption or imbalance with your liver meridian as well. Other ones might be headaches and things like that, or you might notice maybe an irritability or a short fuse or quick to anger or temper. So those are imbalanced. So if you're noticing any of those, you may want to do the flush and flow to help bring that up. Or if you're going through a detox program for whatever reason, you may want to use the flush and flow. So let's look at its start point. So it starts, as I mentioned, on the inside toe bed of the big toe, the nail there. So if I come forward and show you, if I just use my hand as my foot, so not on the outside, but the inside toward the other toes, the inside nail bed there, that's going to be your starting point. Now when you trace a meridian, if you like, you can use your middle finger. It tends to have a nice electromagnetic connection through the middle finger or through the palm of the hand, but I'm just going to use middle fingers today. So from that, you're taking from that big toe point, and this the meridian has a symmetrical flow of one up each leg to the end points that I mentioned. So you could trace both at the same time here, as you like. So I'll show you the proper flow from beginning to end. So again, from each nail bed, it comes up. You're going to come across the toe, top of the inside, top of the foot toward the ankle. From the ankle up the inside of the leg, the shins, and come inside your patella, inside your kneecap on each side. Continue up the inner thighs into the groin space. And then you're going to arch over to the crest of your pelvis. So you come through the groin, up and over toward the crest of the pelvis. You'll be just below your bottom rib or your floating ribs down there. And then you're going to come up the side body. Again, so you can use your xiphoid process, that little protrusion on the inside of your rib cage, as a reference coming across there. So you come up over the crest of the hips, pelvis, up the side body about xiphoid process level, and then inward again, ending point, 14th point, ending point, right below the nipples is a good reference. Okay? So from big toe, ankles, shin, inner thigh, up over hips, up the side of the ribs, and in to the center below nipples. There it is. Okay, so to flush and flow, we go backwards 1 time, and then you're going to flow it forwards 3 times. 1 out, and 3 to bring in fresh and new. So let's do it together. You can always use the power and the intention of your mind, envisioning the energy being moved and flowed or moved out, any stagnation, any stuck energy moved along. And then when we flow through from its natural flow, following its natural flow, you can think of the energy being potent, powerful, energizing, rejuvenating, any of those things, getting your mind in there, and your intention that the energy is following your fingertips along the way, and you're breathing slowly and calmly along the way and using the power of your mind. All right, so going in reverse, find those points below your nipples, roughly xiphoid process as your start point. Set your intention that we're going to remove or flow this energy out and away. I'm inhaling deeply, as you may want to follow. Great, and we'll go out to the sides, down toward the crest of the hips, flow inside, down the inside of the legs, past the knees, shins, ankles, and off those toe points. And if you'd like, you can pause there, or you can flow right off. And then after that, I tend to like to throw away or shake off that stagnation or that old or stagnant energy. And then we're going to prep to bring in the new 3 times. Here we come from that inside big toe nail bed and up through, over the crest of the hips, up the side body, and in. 1. Excellent. Second time. Up and over, up the side body, and in. 2. Once more. Good. Draw toward the ankle, up the shins, inside, inner thighs, up over hips, up the side body, and in under the nipples. 3. And there you have it. It's as easy as that to flush and then flow that liver meridian. So thanks for taking the time to join me and watching this video. I'm grateful that you took the time to watch. And as I've got your attention, I just want to mention that I do offer in-person and remote energy medicine sessions to your benefit for healing purposes and whatever that might be. As well, I offer EFT tapping, where we work on meridian points and helping to clear clutter in the mind. And you can look at the description below, and you can like and subscribe and follow along to catch the newest, the latest videos as they come out. As well, you can message me or see the info in the description and message me if you'd like to set up an energy medicine session. It would be my pleasure to work with you and your energies. Thanks, and we'll see you again real soon. Take care. Bye for now.